I suppose the fastest way to get over selling your favorite truck is to go find a new truck. Trying to find an affordable diesel truck around here that's not used and abused and has less than 500,000 miles on it is almost impossible. After searching all the weird and different ways that I search on the internet, I found the unicorn. A low miles 1994 Dodge Cummins 12 valve 4x4. The only problem is it was a long ways away. The upside is it happens to be in an area that gets very little snow or rain. The truck has no rust whatsoever. I worried there was something quirky off with the truck. All right, I just drove a little over 400 miles to look at this truck. I'm buying it without question. It's as clean as I thought it was after looking at all the pictures. I just drove it and I'm taking her home. It just seemed too good to be true, but after getting there and looking the truck over and talking with the owner, it was obvious that he just wanted to get rid of it, and I happened to be the first one to stumble onto it. I had to call my buddy Luke to get his truck, my buddy Rod to get his trailer. Thank goodness they were both good enough to let me borrow their stuff so I could go racing down there in style. All right, so I figured out a long time ago that if I pay attention to what's going on around me when I'm making these long distance trips, that I can oftentimes kill multiple birds with one stone. I was driving 800 miles to get the Dodge Cummins truck. I discovered a couple of days ago that 2 propane standby generators, Kohler generators, that I've been watching for sale for over a month now, I discovered they were on my way. I stopped by and looked at them. One of them runs fine, but needs, I don't know what it needs. I'm gonna have to do some research on this one. But when the battery bank was getting low, it was not kicking on. And so I'm hoping, but the motors still run. He gave me one that works and one for parts, but both motors work and both generators work. But I gave $250 for 2 generators that if I bought them new would be about maybe $3,000, $3,200 a piece. I wish they were a little bit over 10 kW, maybe 12 kW, but look, for $250, it's a gamble worth taking. If they are not usable, I've got 2 20-horse side shaft motors that me and Rhett can build a mini chopper or a go-kart or something around, but I'm really, really hoping that I can get these, get at least one of these generators working. I'm gonna have to find somebody that knows these Kohler generators, so we'll see. Okay, I got home this morning about 1 o'clock. I woke up, cleaned up my buddy Luke's truck, took it back to him, and then I ran around town getting this Dodge truck registered. And I had a few things to do. I wanted to drive it. It's been a long time since I've had a Dodge. I really don't care for Dodge trucks personally, but I love this motor. This, in my opinion, is probably the single best as far as mechanical motors. I would even put this motor up against just about any other diesel motor. These Cummins motors are just something else. The one downside is they're super heavy, but man, they make power and they just last. They just last if you take care of them. What usually happens is these trucks fall apart around the motors, whether it's the hinges, the doors, things like that. This truck does need a door hinge. I'm going to put a door hinge on it and fix a few other things, but for the most part, I'm really pleased with the truck. I almost felt guilty driving away with it. I discussed with him the price that he wanted for it. He knew what he had. He also knew that it needed a little bit of work, so he was happy with what he was getting for it, but I knew in the back of my head that I could polish this thing up and probably triple my money if I wanted to. But these old 12 valves are getting harder and harder to find. It's got 183,000 miles on it. It's never had a thing done to it. The pump's never been turned up. It's never had, it doesn't have an exhaust. They didn't even put gauges on this thing. It's just bone stock. He got it from the original owner. I got it from him. I think I'm gonna have to keep it for a while. I'll continue to keep my eyes open for a crew cab Chevy, but I'm gonna go ahead and lift this thing, wheels and tires, may put a winch on it again, do the things that I need to have. And I'm just going to use this thing for a while because it's just a heck of a truck. So I will keep an eye on the transmission. The transmissions are the weak link in the chain. I'm not sure if this transmission's been built or not, but that's the one thing with these automatic transmissions behind these Cummins. That's the one place they're prone to failure. So I'll keep an eye on that. But I like it. It's clean, nice stereo, air conditioning, the whole 9 yards. It's just a heck of a truck. What do you think, bro?
Me or the dog?
Talking to you.
I like it. It's a little bit louder than Rusty Red.
What do you think, bro? It's got air conditioning. Rug? What do you think, Rug? We need to roll the windows down so you can stick your head out.
How's it coming, Dad?
About got it done. Got the Pitman arm seal replaced and just putting it back together. Hopefully this is all I have to do on this truck as far as major repairs for quite some time. So. I got the two things fixed on the truck that I was trying to get done today, which was the power steering unit and the door strikers, doors adjusted. I didn't even get up to the property today. I'm trying to get things ready for my little brother that's about to show up. He's driving up from Arizona, and I want to take care of a couple of things before he gets here. I haven't seen him in quite a while, but I couldn't be happier with this truck. Cedar really likes it. I'm not crazy about the color, the tint, whatever it is. There seems to be a little pink in it or something, but my beautiful wife says it has to stay for a minute. So anyway, I've got a lift, wheels and tires, things like that that are in the works, but I made a deal with Cedar that I would not work on it when the sun's out. I got to work on the house. So anyhow, lift, wheels, tires, just kind of get it to where it's going to be dependable and get me where I have to get even when the road is bad, and that's about all I'm after. But I may turn it up a little bit, but not too much. I don't want to wear this thing out. I want to make it last a while. So.